Hey everyone, what's up? Haha, you thought I was going to change my shirt, didn't you? Surprise! Whether you love traveling in the middle of summer or off-peak season, the Algarve is the perfect location. We love traveling in October because it's slightly cooler and not as touristy. In the Algarve, we got plus 25-degree weather in October. Sure, the water was a little bit cold, but it didn't stop people from swimming. In today's vlog, we're going to be showing you the famous Carvoeiro Beach, as well as the boat tour of the caves, including Benagil, followed up by the beautiful boardwalk of Algar Seco. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. Continuing on our Portugal road trip discovery, we left the beautiful village of Mervão and set out to the Algarve. In case you're not familiar, the Algarve region of Portugal is a stunning coastal area known for its beautiful beaches, picturesque cliffs, and charming villages. Located in the southernmost part of the country, the Algarve is a popular destination for sun and sea seekers, as well as relaxation. And we were seeking exactly that: more sun and more heat. If you saw some of our previous videos in Portugal, we started off this road trip with great weather in Lisbon, then headed north all the way to Porto, where we got rain, and then to Mervão, where it got colder. But we can't complain, because we were really lucky with the weather in general. That said, October is a great month to visit Portugal, since we got plus 20-degree weather in Lisbon and even warmer weather in the Algarve. Driving from Mervão to Aljezur took us roughly 4.5 hours. There's one main highway, which is super smooth and very fast. You must be wondering if there are tolls. Yeah. There was a 28-euro surprise waiting for us when we arrived in the Algarve. So we're, I guess, in the Algarve right now because it's written Algarve everywhere. And we're about 62 kilometers from our destination. Our destination is Aljezur. And so we're passing Lagos, we're passing Portimão. Note to you guys, whoever wants to rent a car and travel around Portugal, the pedaging, what do you call that in English again? The pay stations or the tolls, super expensive. It just cost us like 27 euros driving from the upper Lisbon area all the way down to the Algarve. So that whole highway, there was nothing to pay for the longest time. Then all of a sudden, big toll, and then 28 euros later. And they also have these little stations every now and again where it's like 75 cents here, $1 here, and so on. But just a note to self, if ever you feel like driving, which is what we wanted to do because it gives you a bit more freedom, stay tuned. Oops, oh well, I guess that's the price you pay for beautiful and fast highways. We rented our car from Auto Europe because they scan the web for best prices. We'll leave the link in the description for you to have a look for yourselves. Next to liking our videos and subscribing to our channel, using our links is a great way to support us as we continue to deliver great content for all y'all. If you're not planning on driving from Lisbon to the Algarve, you can find a flight to Faro, which is the main hub in the Algarve. When you land in Faro, you can rent a car and drive to a variety of cities or villages, like Portimão, Albufeira, Lagos, or like us in Aljezur. Oh, and it's possible also to get a train or bus ride from Lisbon to the south. You can also check Get Your Guide for tours from Lisbon to the Algarve. As per usual, all our links are found in the description. So, as you can see, there's an abundance of options that will get you there. A little side note, we recommend to avoid roaming fees and get yourselves an eSIM card when traveling abroad. In Portugal, we didn't get internet, since we had a GPS in the car and we were getting by with Wi-Fi from our accommodations. However, at some point during the road trip, we had to open up our phones to get some information real quick, and that ended up costing us $20. Seen in a different light, We could have used that $20 on an eSIM card to get 2 or 3 gigs of data to use sparingly. Nowadays, there's an easier way than physical SIM cards, because you can get a virtual one from Airlo. We'll leave our code in the description, that way you can get started. And you may want to hurry because there's a discount that expires at the end of this year. As for hotels, I either decided for Ellie or convinced her to stay in Aljezur. Either way, I was responsible for that decision. And I think I've since let her choose the accommodations for us. Not that Aljezur is a bad spot, it's actually great for surfers and those looking for a peaceful retreat. It's also generally cheaper than staying in Lagos, Albufeira, and the main touristy places in the Algarve. And we also loved viewing the beautiful sunset from our apartment. So what's the catch with Aljezur? Well, it was a 2-hour round trip by car to the main Algarve attractions. So if you're okay with that, then you might consider staying in Aljezur too. Especially if you're planning to stay a while. Since I've been voted off the hotel selection committee, here are some hotel recommendations from Ellie. Trust me, you're in great hands. Starting from the east of the Algarve, we have Don Jose Beach Hotel. We recommend it for its great ratings and location in general. Google rates it 4.4 and Hotels.com 8.8. Located in the small village of Quarteira. Here you'll find great sea views. Moving to the west, in the village of Olhos de Água, we have Tui Blue Falésia. We recommend this place for great ratings with 4.6 on Google and 9.2 on Hotels.com. They also have great spacious rooms. Heading over to Albufeira, we have Pine Cliff Resort. Also boasting great reviews, and it's a great place if you want to treat yourselves. Further west, we have in the small village of Portimão, Hotel Jupiter. We recommend this place for great ratings and excellent location. And actually, if we were to go back to the Algarve, we would definitely consider staying here. On our first day discovering the Algarve, we were blessed with a beautiful sunny day. We headed from Aljezur to Carvoeiro because one of the main attractions I wanted to check out were the caves. I think I might have seen a picture of the Benagil Caves and then decided there and then that I wanted to see them. So we found a great breakfast place in the city, then we went to buy our tickets for the boat ride. The boat departure was scheduled to leave at 12:45, so we had a little time to spare to discover the area. With a little patience, we found a parking spot and headed on foot. Of course, since the Algarve is a warmer destination in general, there are still outside visitors coming in October, although fewer than the busy summer months. That said, you don't want to find yourselves at the destination without tickets and the activity being sold out. During this video, we might sell you the idea of visiting the caves. However, we highly recommend that you pre-book in advance, with a platform like Get Your Guide, for instance. The cool thing we like about Get Your Guide is that you can pre-book and it guarantees your spot in advance. And depending on the activity, it's sometimes possible to cancel or modify your booking in case your plans change. Keep an eye out for that just to be sure. We got our first taste of the Algarve shortly after breakfast. Oh my god, what a beautiful coastline. The colors beautiful. The blue sea, golden rocks, blue sky, wow. We had roughly 40 minutes to scope this area before our boat ride, so we made the best of it. This felt so adventurous, to be able to walk anywhere and everywhere. I'll tell you, it's the perfect spot if you love taking pictures and video. We didn't want to miss our boat ride, so we headed to the Carvoeiro Beach to validate our tickets 15 to 20 minutes before departure. Alright guys, right now we're in the Algarve. We're at a place called Carvoeiro. We're going to be taking a boat shortly, and the boat is going to be taking us to a bunch of different caves, and one of them is actually called Benagil, and that's one of the more famous ones. From what I scoped out initially, I wanted to see Carvoeiro and Benagil, so we're going to be doing both. Stay tuned for the caves. Alright, let's go. One of the most popular spots in the Algarve actually is Carvoeiro Beach. A beautiful stretch of golden sand nestled between towering cliffs. This beach is a favorite amongst locals and tourists, offering calm waters perfect for swimming and sunbathing. The surrounding cliffs provide a stunning backdrop, creating a truly picturesque setting. Before boarding the boat, they asked us to leave our shoes on the sand and equipped us with life vests. It's a 1-hour boat ride and it felt like it went by really quick. We were happy with the tour, although we could have seen ourselves renting a boat or floating device and discovered the caves by ourselves. I say that because upon entering various caves, we sometimes saw small beaches inside, and most of the time, they were empty. Talk about a wonderful getaway. At the time, I didn't realize this, but if I had to redo our trip to Carvoeiro or make a recommendation for others, I would highly encourage to rent your own boat or floating device and spend the day on the water. We even found a pirate ship cave tour on Get Your Guide. How cool is that? These caves are formed by the erosion of the cliffs over thousands of years, creating a series of intricate passageways and caverns. It truly was a great experience to see the stunning rock formation and crystal clear waters up close. This experience is truly unforgettable, offering a unique perspective on the Algarve's natural beauty. We entered various caves, and the most memorable one was definitely Benagil. It's quite easy to spot, with a pyramid-like cone shape and a circular cutout at the top of the dome. Our time there was way too short, which is why we recommend to find your own way there if possible. On our way over to the caves, the skipper proceeded in a slow and gradual process because we were cave hopping. However, leaving Benagil, there were no stops since we were heading back to the starting point. It was windy as heck, but we didn't feel cold at all. How cool was it that we were wearing swimsuits in the middle of October in the Algarve? After the hour was up, the skipper got us back to the Carvoeiro Beach and dropped us off. The water was on the cold side to swim. However, we stayed at the beach a little while to take some pictures and enjoy the sun. Another must-see attraction in the Algarve is the beautiful boardwalk of Algar Seco. On our way back to the main avenue, we noticed a wooden boardwalk along the coast and made our way towards it. Turns out, it was Algar Seco's boardwalk. This stunning coastal boardwalk offers breathtaking views of the rugged cliffs and turquoise water below. Part of the discovery is walking along the boardwalk, yet there are these openings where you're able to go off track and get a closer view of the ocean. The boardwalk winds its way along the cliffs, providing access to secluded caves and hidden beaches. Hey guys, we're discovering some caves right now in the Carvoeiro area. We just went for the boat ride and now we're going around. There's like a boardwalk at the top and then now there's like some stairs going all the way down to the water. And I actually discovered this cave over here, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep going down and getting some videos, and this place is really awesome. Really cool place to visit. If you have any opportunity to visit Portugal, try to visit the north, the middle, and the south as well, because each of those points, they have something unique. And it's really cool to discover. All right, let's continue. It was a beautiful afternoon full of discoveries. Looking for the stairs on your way back up. There they are. Portugal will keep you in shape. That's for sure. We made it to the end of the boardwalk and found this beautiful beach in the background. Maybe it was the sun, maybe it was the boat ride, or the walk along the boardwalk that disoriented me, but I didn't realize that I was taking pictures of the very same Carvoeiro Beach.
I was under the impression that it was another beautiful beach. The Algarve is also home to a number of charming villages and towns that are worth discovering. Lagos is one of them, located west of Carvoeiro. There you'll find a picturesque old town and lively marina. Be sure to subscribe and click the notifications because we'll be showing you Lagos in one of our upcoming vlogs. We built up quite the appetite after our fun full day of activities, which is when we decided to stop for a nice meal.
Where to begin? So delicious. So when you come here in Portugal, don't order paella, don't order pasta, pizza, don't order that stuff. Order bacalhau, which is cod.
For €9 each, we had each our own platter of cod, potatoes, and vegetables.
So tender fish fried on the outside with some vegetables and mushrooms. So delicious.
In case you're wondering what to order in the Algarve, look out for these dishes: cataplana de porco, cataplana de marisco. Cataplana is actually a kind of pressure cooker. Porco stands for pork, and marisco means a variety of seafood. You might have also heard of piri piri chicken, which you can also get in this region, and it appears they also have the porco alentejana, like the one we showed in our Mervon vlog. It's a mix of tender pork and clams in a delicious sauce. Bon appetit, everyone. We headed back to Aljezur after a fun-filled day and arrived just in time to watch the beautiful sunset. Hey everyone, welcome back. That concludes our first full day of discovering the Algarve. Actually, that was almost 5 years ago. Not sure if you guys noticed a difference. That day felt like it flew by. But what's most important is that we forever hold those memories in our minds. And now we have the video. Stay tuned for our next discovery because we're going to be bouncing to a different country before we come back to the Algarve. So, until then, take care, stay safe, keep on discovering, and we'll see you in the next vlog.